The year 2020 is a very unique year. I would rather call it as Corona year 2020. The incidences that happened in the year 2020 in the stock markets offer us a lot of lessons. If you are a stock market investor or want to try something in the stock market, this year has taught you a lot of lessons. In this episode, I am going to discuss all these aspects of what happened in the stock market and what are the lessons that we can learn from the stock market's incidents in the year 2020. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, investment consultant and a financial planner.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
Nobody expected the stock market to behave in this particular fashion in this particular year 2020. Unexpectedly, in fact, nobody expected that the corona could create so much of a havoc during the entire 2020. The whole year was a washout. Till about February, nobody thought corona could play so much of a problem all over the world. The first lesson that we can learn from this incident is no trend is permanent. Till 2020, everybody was thinking that the stock markets will boom, they will have a continuous upward movement. We are expecting an excellent 2020 year. This is what everybody expected. Then the stock markets hit a roadblock in the name of corona. And stock markets from levels of 40,000 on the Sensex went to levels of 27,000 in no matter of time. Probably within a span of 1 to 2 months, all the way the stock markets dived down by about 35%. So if you think the stock markets will go only one way up and you have come into the stock market, please remember stock markets are not a one-way journey. These are cyclical and they will move up, they will come down. Nobody knows to what extent they can crack down or to what extent they can move up. Lesson 2. If you are an investor in the stock market, don't be under the impression that the stock market will continuously go up. Yes, you are knowing that the stock markets will go through crashes at points of time or corrections at point of time, but you believe that that's something which is far away. I wish your predictions can come true, but be prepared for the stock markets to crash down at any point of time. It will not follow a calendar of events. You can't say that the crash will happen 6 months from now or 3 years from now. They can crash at any point of time. Stock markets can take a reason from any event that is happening, a political turmoil, a natural calamity, or because of a pandemic like this, or a war breaking down. There could be any reason. So if you are an investor in the stock market, you have to believe that the crash in the stock market can come next day without any intimation. That's the reality of the stock market, and that is the lesson the stock markets have taught us in the year 2020. Lesson number 3. Many people think stock markets will hit lifetime highs when the economy is doing very, very well. You could be right most of the time, but that's not a rule. It's not dictated anywhere. Now 2020 has shown us that when the economy is down the drain, the stock markets can still hit lifetime highs. What's happening in the GDP? What's happening in the economic activity of the country now? Not only in India, around the world. In India, for the first time in the history of independent India, we are seeing a degrowth in GDP. It has never happened before. In spite of there is a degrowth of GDP, where is the stock market today? The stock markets are at lifetime highs. We saw Sensex hitting 46,000 recently in the month of December. So there is no prerequisites for stock markets to hit lifetime highs. It can hit lifetime highs at any point of time. The next lesson is, many people believe that the stock markets are the economy itself. Stock markets is a reflection of the economy. It is far from truth. Stock markets are not the underlying economy. Stock markets are not a barometer of economy. Stock markets are not a weighing machine of economy. Stock markets can reflect the economy only over longer periods of time. What's happening in the short term in the stock market cannot be interpreted as what's happening in the economy. If stock markets are not economy, what else the stock market reflect? The stock market reflects the collective mood of the investors. If the investing community feels that the underlying economy is not going to do well, they may pull out of the stock markets and the market may crash down. This is exactly what happened in the months of March and April in the year 2020. The economy was still doing very well at that point of time. There was no damage done, but the general public, the investor community felt that going forward the economy may not do well, and all the way from 40,000 the Sensex came down to 27,000. So the stock market does not reflect the economy underneath, rather the stock market reflect what can happen in the future. It is the collective wisdom, it is the collective mood, this is the collective decision the investing community takes at that point of time. What happened in the months of November, December? Stock markets are making lifetime highs. Today stock market is at a level of about 46,000 as we record this video. But where is the economy? There is a degrowth of GDP that is happening in Indian economy. So if stock market were to be the economy, then stock market should not have revived. It should not have gone through the lifetime highs. So what is that the stock market is reflecting today? Stock market is only reflecting the underlying economy is going to revive in years ahead. We don't have to worry much about it. It is reflecting the future. Always the stock market is all about what could happen in the future. Stock market is always about the collective opinion of the market's participant. It is not the actual weighing scale of the economy underneath. This is the lesson that we have to take it from the year 2020. The next lesson we could learn from the year 2020 is no logic works when the liquidity flows. When there is plenty of money which is flowing into the stock market, logic has no meaning there. Why are the stock markets going through the roof? Because there is flood of money which is coming into the stock markets. Where is this money coming from? Who is investing money in the stock market? It could be the institutions, it could be the money printing that is being done by the central bankers, it could be the retail frenzy, it could be those Robin Hood investors who are pouring money into the stock market. The truth is, there is a huge amount of money which is coming into the stock markets. When the money is chasing the stocks or different assets, no logic works. Only rational thinking at this point of time can save you. So don't stand in the way of liquidity. Don't apply your logic at this point of time, whether the prices are going to go up or coming down. Liquidity chases assets and it can push up the asset value to any level. There is no particular meter to say how long this can go on. The only thing that I can tell with certainty is when this liquidity vanishes, the way the markets have gone up, the same way the markets can come crashing down as well. If there are so many lessons the year 2020 has taught us and made us more confused rather, how do we succeed in the markets? How do we succeed in our investing activity? The answer to that lies is you should work with professional advisors or you should be experienced enough. You should have clear plans. You should be working with a very logical mind. These are the things you should keep it in your mind. Dear viewers, if you want to be a successful investor, you can make use of my services as well. I am helping lots of people around the world in building their financial plans. What is my business model? How do I work? What are the services that we offer? What are my fees? All these questions of yours I have answered in one of the videos recently by name, What is my business? What can I do for you? I'll be giving a link for this video here in the card section. Please make sure that you check out on this video. If you are interested to use our services, you can reach out to me through a WhatsApp message on the number that I have shown on the screen. I'll be happy to help you write your financial plans. Dear viewers, the topic that I discussed today, if it is a right step in the direction of making you a successful investor, please like this video. If you are a person who is watching this episode for the first time, or if you are yet to subscribe for the channel, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and relatives. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic. I will be back with you with one another topic very soon.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.